Hey, what up, everybody? What up? I just got back from a walk, so I am very much out of breath. It wasn't the most vigorous of walk, but I guess it doesn't need to be for me to be out of breath. I think spring is filling my lungs with pollen instead of oxygen. It's not the best. So a little out of breath at the start of uh, of this here art stream. Uh, okay, so full disclaimer at the top here. Um, Woo, Pollen! Hey, Herb, how's it going? Isn't it fun? Spring is so great. I'm not feeling great, but my neck has been killing me. And I'm pretty sure it's just from drawing a lot, because I only hurt myself from drawing. And also all the hours of taking care of a baby. And I'm pretty sure the dog sleeping on me at night is ruining my knee. But my neck, I believe, is from drawing. So I don't know how long I'm going to go today because I don't want to hurt myself more. Like, it's fine and all if I'm a little sore, and let's start with our warm-up. If I'm a little sore, it's okay, but I can't injure myself to the point where I can't take care of my kid. So kid comes first, then art stream. That's like the rules. What else? I feel like I lost my train of thought because I'm really out of breath from this pollen walk. Let's start off by drawing some very shaky bean dogs. I have a lot of old art injuries. And every time I get back into art, because I've took a really long break because I was like, I just want my body to heal. I want to pursue other interests to see if I can do something else. And like, I can do other things. I just happen to really love drawing. I think, you know, once you're a drawer, that's what you want to do. So I took a bunch of time off, and then now that I'm getting back into art and drawing and I have all these project ideas, my injuries flared up again. It's like they know. They're like, ah, she's into this, she got really into art streaming, so I'm just kidding. The body is not being spiteful. It's just crying out for help. But I am waiting on a referral toward the head and neck doctor because I feel like everything from here up has issues. Like, my tastes are completely different. I used to like all the foods I used to like, I hate now. So that seems interesting. And then I'm hearing a noise that no one else is hearing. So I would also like to get my hearing checked. So I just need the whole head and neck looked at. Oh, it's so shaky. Oh, let's warm up and get rid of that shake. So, waiting on the referral so that I can go see the specialist. And hopefully I can get in a reasonable amount of time because my neck hurts. It's getting to the point to where, like, if I'm looking this way and then I look to the right, it'll pop, but not like a good pop. You know, when you pop your neck and you're like, oh, that feels good. No, it's like a full-on, oh, that doesn't feel right kind of pop. And it's my neck, so I would like that to feel normal. But I think, so yeah, the other thing I was going to say is I normally do a lot of drawing up front for these streams so I can have sketches ready to go. I didn't get the opportunity to do that because I was trying to rest my body. So I try to stay off the iPad and off the Cintiq for as long as possible. Ooh, look at that shaky line. She's so shaky. We're gonna warm up. We're gonna warm up. It's a silly mouth. So I don't have drawings ready to go. Oh, that's kind of funny looking. Now that's all colored in. He should have teeth. So I guess my point of that story is just to tell you that this is a little more, or a little less prepared than I would normally have it. But now I'm thinking, when I get like this and I can't really look down, because I really want to get into like 3D modeling, but I didn't think I had the time to look up like Blender, because I tried very little Blender in the past. Because I love the low poly 3D stuff, and Grease Pencil looks really cool, so I really want to get into that. And I'm like, well, maybe the next time, which is now, maybe now, instead of hurting myself by bending over a iPad to draw, I can work my way through the Blender tutorials. Pick up a new skill. And then we'll get ourselves nice and healed up. I've been to physical therapy several times for different problem areas. I'm pretty sure all of them are related to art injuries. And I really like physical therapy. I like having an actual person telling you how you should be sitting and what stretches actually help you. Because looking at stuff up on the internet is confusing and daunting. 3D modeling is fun. Yeah, I've seen your 3D stuff and I love them so much. That's my favorite kind of stuff too, that like not the photoreal Call of Duty modeling, but the ew, I don't really like, that's alright. Nah. We don't need eyelashes. All my projects right now require a good amount of drawing, which makes sense because, you know, that's what I do. But now I need to think of some things that do less drawing, which is why I like streaming, because if I'm too sore to do art, I can always play games. And so streaming, not being locked into just art stream onlys is pretty, art streams only is pretty crucial for me. It's important that I leave myself open to do a variety for such times such as this. But I would like a project, and I think learning Blender or equivalent. Blender's free though, so. And Grease Pencil, also free. It just seems like a fun thing to get into. Then I can make coder friends and make games. I actually got an app that teaches you how to code. It's like a Duolingo, but for Python instead of, you know, a other spoken language. I'm barely into it, so I don't know anything. But I thought that'd be kind of fun just to kind of see if I'm interested in that stuff too. Just because art kind of hurts sometimes, and I might need a plan B or C. And honestly, I was working in the animation industry and had left thinking like, well, I like television. I would like to stay in television. What if I get into the whole live action side of things? But then COVID happened, so nobody was making live action things. But I got into vlogging because I liked learning about how, all the different parts of shooting and editing, lighting, sound, etc. I got lots to learn. Coding is much more accessible than it used to be. There's tons of free and open source tools now. Yeah, it seems that way. Earlier, because I took computer science, I took one computer science class when I was in high school and just could not click at all. It was for C++, and I don't know, it was just like there's only one way to learn, and it wasn't clicking for me. And I feel like now there's just so many, since coding and tech is a huge, it's way bigger, a way more integral part of our lives than it was when I was in high school. I mean, I'm sure, whatever, you know what I mean? More people need to be able to learn it. Yeah, C++ is a very strict language, yeah, and I just couldn't quite... I got to where my final and my teacher would come over and look at my final programming, like my program, whatever. I don't even remember what we had to do, but whatever it was, mine didn't work correctly. And he'd always open up my code and couldn't quite figure out what I did wrong, so that was even worse, where there was some little punctuation or letter out of place nobody could find. But at some point he's like, okay, he just gives me like a B because I'm trying really hard. I wasn't like slacking off at all. I really was trying to learn C++ and then did not learn C++. But now I have a cute app teaching me Python. Oops. Python is rad, very clean, one of your favorite. Okay, good. So that's a good language to start with. And again, it's definitely like if you've ever played with Duolingo, it's definitely a Duolingo kind of app. And I'm learning very little at a time, but I was like, you know what, if I can just chip away at this little app here 10 minutes a day. I don't have a coding deadline or anything. I just wanted to see if it was doable or if I even like it. What if I hate it? These all look like I'm shaky still. So loosen up. I also have my desk higher than normal because I'm like, I didn't want to bend forward and crumple over for the neck. So it's a little awkward. I was trying to figure out why I've been having difficulty drawing on the iPad because there's kind of like, can't quite get the lines I want when I'm set up this way. And you know, when you're on a Cintiq or a drafting table, you can actually rest your arm on the same surface you're drawing on. So it seems, I know it's a lot easier to get a hold and get your arm moving the way you want it to. So I think that's why, because there's nowhere, you can't really rest your arm on the iPad. It's not big enough. Or it'll fall over. So now I'm thinking, I have one of those little desktop drafting table risers. Like, I don't have a drafting table, so I bought like a little desktop add-on that you can adjust the height of. So what if you took that and then carved an iPad shaped slot in it, and then you could put your iPad in there. Then you have a drafting table, enough surface to rest your arm on. That seems like a reasonable solution for it. I have a similar issue when I go from a Cintiq to a smaller tablet. Yeah, I think it's because you can't really, I don't know how you draw, but I feel like your arm is on the surface. And when I had a drafting table, it was definitely not an issue at all because you could rest all over your table. But here you're just kind of like trying not to press on the tablet. Let's do your ear like this. Since you're on the edge. So I don't know how to carve an iPad hole into a desktop riser, so I'll have to ask somebody to do that for me. I know just the guy. He's got a 3D printer. He can probably make a some kind of thing you can click the iPad into. We'll find out. I'll commission him. You don't have any eyebrows. Oh, I don't have any. None of these dogs have markings. That seems like a shame. I guess now's the part of the stream where my body has just noticed that I'm no longer walking, and now it's starting to sweat. It wouldn't be an art stream if I didn't complain about how hot I am. We had like a, if you aren't sweating, you aren't arting. That's true. Why does it say first by your name? What does that mean? Founder? You're first. Alright. He's first. Let it be known. Number one guy. First guy. I need to get a command to have Nightbot say you're welcome. Don't go to my sad, neglected stream, though. You'll just have people go to your channel and be ready for... They'll just be ready for you. Ready when you are. Ready for when we figure out how to do multiple streams in one house. Yeah, when our internet is strong enough to handle 2 streams at once. How do you do that? Do we pay more or do we have to move? All of the above. Okay. Pay more and move. All your internet troubles go away. Oh, I need some water. I usually take the frame hit on my stream when I have a good friend over and we stream simultaneously. I don't know how to... I feel like one of our streams would just explode. Is that a dog? Some other kind of animal snuck in here. That doesn't look like a dog. Because these other ones look so much more like a dog. I bet we could try it for some dumb game and see how it goes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do like a silly test Saturday stream or something. And like, don't try anything super powerful like Elden Ring yet. I doubt I'd have any viewers at this point anyway, since I've been away forever. Alright, we'll gain them back. Lower the output quality to make it more stable. Okay. Let's just find that, yeah. Find that quality balance. Okay. Yeah, we should mess around with that a little bit. It'll be fun. If you like streaming, you should stream. That's all. This is my favorite dog face. I like when dogs get long mouth. I don't know why they do that, but it's funny every time. Oops. All right, we still got some white space and then we're gonna move on. But again, I don't have a ton prepared, so no rush. Just a casual little Tuesday stream. I'm definitely gonna need some, I'm gonna need to make some beandog emotes at some point. Right? I mean, that's pretty obvious. Alright, let's get this white space over here. I like his smushed face. It kind of looks like a guinea pig. It's not, it's a dog, I promise. There we go. Okay. Oh, they can't have the same markings. They're right next to each other. There. Feeling a little loose. I still don't feel like I've actually caught my breath much. And I'm really trying hard not to breathe heavily into the mic. And I think like that's causing me to hold my breath, which is not helping me catch my breath. So I'm trying to hold trying to hold it in. Quick, think about your breathing more. That'll help. That always helps. How did I breathe before? What's normal? Still some white space I think we can cram some dogs into. Nope. Gotta stand up straight. If you see me do this, it's me trying to undo the damage to my neck. One thing I'm not gonna do is stop mentioning my neck this stream, so that's something you're against, you're gonna have to go. Please don't go, I'll stop. I'll stop. What do you want to talk about? Not my neck? That's fine. Let's do a really little one. One day, I would like to make a whole sticker sheet of bean dogs. Like the kind you would buy at Sanrio. Like a... There we go, it's better. Uh-oh. Bigby! Alright, I don't know what he's barking at, but I bet it's something. Although, oftentimes it is nothing. He just takes his job way too seriously. He's gonna have more neck issues than I do if he doesn't calm down. Maybe you can use some of your cat sitting money to fix your neck. Oh, that cat sitting money. Burning a hole in my pocket. I guess it could be used for something useful. Does it cost more than $20 to fix a neck? I need more cats to sit. Am I a neck doctor? I wish. That would have been really convenient. Make that good neck doctor money. Sorry, I really blew it. It's okay. Next lifetime. I just saw the long mouth again. He's so cute. Oops. Alright, a few more bean dogs and then I'll quit, I promise. Quit bean dogging, I mean, not the stream. Can't get rid of me that easily. Gonna take more than a broken neck to stop me. There's so many little holes though. All right. Are we feeling good about this? Fill them all with bean dogs. Honestly, I'm feeling comfortable drawing bean dogs, like neck-wise, so. Uh-oh. Make his ear go down. When Bigby was a puppy, he used to have this one ear up and one ear down thing. And at some point they both like did this, like, I can't do it on camera here. It's like here's how a dog's ears normally are, and his was just like, it was like a side swept hairdo. And I would tease him, be like, you better figure your ears out or you're out of here. So I'm a really compassionate dog owner. How do I get a bunch of bean dogs onto Instagram, like the little sticker gifs you put on your stories? I can't quite figure that out because I tried to make a gif. Like I tried to make a cute, like with my little pink dog. I tried to put that on Instagram, but people said they couldn't find him even if they used the hashtag or the search term. But maybe bean dog is really specific and there's not going to be a lot of other bean dogs. Anyways, we could flood the Instagram stickers with bean dogs. Although I'm getting pretty fed up with Instagram and their bad image quality. For something that is about, you know, is a visual app. I Oh, I made this illustration forever ago, and I had meant for it to be animated when I originally made it. But I couldn't, all I had the ability at the time was to make a GIF, but it couldn't be a GIF because it was like a ton of colors. And, you know, when you try to turn a bunch of colors into a GIF, it like does that banding that doesn't look that great because my drawing was just covered in gradients. And so I was like, well, I can make an MP4 because you can't upload GIFs to Instagram anyways. They'd turn them into MP4s. And so I was like, cool, I'll make MP4. This dog's upset about Instagram too, I can tell. And so I put it all together, and then I tried to upload it today, and it's so small because you can only do a 1080 square. So you can barely see anything, and the MP4 itself is so low quality. Like they kind of, you know, they what do you call it? They compress it to, yeah, it makes my art and GIFs very artifacted. Yes, yeah, it's so artifacty, and like I had taken the time to make sure the rendered MP4 came out crisp, and it's all gone. Oops. I'm so mad that I hit my mic when I did my mad hands. And I was like, all that work for nothing. Like, Instagram is so frustrating. It really is just for influencer photographs and not artists that want to make GIFs. Or art, because I feel like it always messes, like it always makes your art look less crisp. And I feel like we take the time to make sure everything looks sharp and clean. But then, you know, and I've said this on stream before, there's just not a lot of good places to post your art on the internet anymore. I think you can do Twitter is probably the nicest in that sense, I guess, if you're going for a social app, which is, you know, what I was going for. Let's all move back to Snapchat, y'all. I'm trying so desperately to get everybody back on Snapchat. I really liked it. And now there are games you can play together where you can draw together on Snapchat. Like, I don't know, I feel like we're missing out. Is there an age max? Like, did I age out of Snapchat? Will they not let me on? I just feel like that one was so fun, and then stories came along and just ruined them. Almost all being dogged out here. I guess drawing on stream that's good. And I guess Patreon also, although Patreon is kind of tricky with videos too. I don't know, there has to be there's got to be a good place, or it's coming, I don't know. Or I was right and we should all get back to Snapchat. All right, Snapchat, who's with me? Don't do that. I like this song. I used it in a vlog once. The Snapchat related silence is deafening. You gotta let it go. Okay. Just, if y'all change your mind about Snapchat, you be sure to let me know first, okay? I'll try to bring it up less on stream. For me, social media is super fractured. I'm spread across so many different sites. Yeah, you kind of have to be. Because not everything works for every little thing you do. I never use Snapchat and I'm too afraid to start now. Don't be afraid of Snapchat. It's just Instagram stories, but it was before, and it's only that. Except now I think there's games on there. I'm gonna move this little guy over. Scoot you over, okay, buddy? But yeah, you do have to be kind of spread a little thin amongst all the social media. I'm trying to pare down because it's too hard to keep up with every single thing, but then it's like, I don't know which one is working, you know. Which one do I have more fun doing also? I love the idea of Instagram, but it is just, it's letting me down so much lately. I really liked being on YouTube, but I don't have time to make videos anymore. So far, I really liked Twitch. Twitch seems to be clicking. Like I get it. And I also really, really like it. Look at all these bean dogs. Twitter I don't get at all, and I've been trying to figure Twitter out. I feel like... Sorry, that noise in that song. I feel like you have to be really clever for Twitter to work. Like, you always have to have something funny to say. Here's a couple more gaping holes that could be covered in bean dogs, so we're almost there. Yeah, okay. Good bean dog warm up. We're doing really good. Okay, I was going to... Let's see if I want to work on this. So I was trying to make my Twitch page nicer and have the little panels on the page, because right now I just have like these cute little pixel speech bubbles. I just bought those on Etsy. They're very cute, but they're not quite working for me. So I was like, I should make my own. And I only designed like 3 that I like so far, and again, I wasn't able to do more because normally I'd have them all ready to go. But we only got 3 so far, and we're just gonna make them a little at a time, because I also should just make one and see if it works, because what if I have the wrong size, etc. What if I don't understand how to design for the space? Because designing and cartooning and illustrating, they're very, very different things. I always look at design projects and I'm like, I can do that, that's easy. And then I try and it's the opposite of easy. It's so hard. That's just a different skill set. Design. Where it's like, I draw bean dogs. I don't know how to design a Twitch overlay. And it sounds easy in theory. Is never easy. And good for those that can do both. Yeah, design has many super weird nuances. It does, and yeah, it's just so different. Different sensibilities that are kind of the same from what you know from illustrating and cartooning and all that, but I don't know, there's just more rules. Or just not more rules, just a different set of rules. Things you don't think about, all that. Wait, is that white? Yeah, I didn't think so. Let me gather myself here. I seem to be all over the place. What? Okay, this layer. All right. I wish I had more of my Procreate process. I don't really have a Procreate process, is what I'm trying to say at the moment. So I always feel confused every time I open up the layers. I don't know the best way for me to get organized in it. I still feel like I'm breathing really heavily. Whew. Breathe like nobody's watching. Was that horrible? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Follow me on Snapchat, where I post all my adventures in cat sitting. Cat sitting side hustle. That's my other Twitch channel title. Cat sitting side hustle. Exclusive cat breathing on Snapchat. Out of breath. We can do this. Speaking of side hustles, I think my plant business isn't going to work out because this whole mealybug thing. I'm not giving up just yet, but I feel greatly outnumbered by the amount of mealybugs that are on my succulents right now. They're real bad for business. Uh-oh. So maybe I should really ramp up the cat sitting. Have you considered spelling it a boot instead? Me? Like a Canadian about? To please it, yeah. You're right, I need to pull in more Canadians. Also, I don't want them to feel like I'm leaving them out, you know? If they see it's not spelled how they're normally comfortable with it, yeah. Could be seen as rude. Yeah, you really want to expand that international market share. Absolutely. She says out of breath. See how smooth this is. Is this awful? It's gonna be like this big. And some people have really cute, like, panel art. I just wanted to be like them. Like, is Herb still here? I think he started streaming. There. All of his little categories look so cute. All your categories look cute. Streaming and lurking. Whoa. What good internet you have. I like these cat. Are those your emotes? A lot of people live in your house, so you'll have to have good internet. Is that what you're saying? Oh, they look really good. It's so cute. Nice turn. I used to do that. Just turn characters. Whose Moogle is this? Those are cute too. Comcast forced us to upgrade because we would use a lot of bandwidth. Yeah, that makes sense. Lilia draws Moogle. Cute. I don't know Lilia draws. I'll have to check them out. I only have a couple of Moomits and they're not as good. A couple of emotes. I just literally just used like all the default ones they have. So I just assigned their default ones. Look at them. I'll be getting around to emotes on this one too. These are like the ones Twitch, they give you a list of like whatever, an emote in each category of high, love, and GG, and so I was like, alright, I guess I'll pick some defaults for now. That are pretty silly. Hype! Poor Comcast having to work all those extra hours to mine out the extra bandwidth for Herbmaster streams. Do you live in a streamer house? What do you think an art streamer house would be like? That would be really funny. Because there's a very different type of person that streams art than is a regular streamer. You know, right? So much crashing. Lindsay's been pitching us moving into a streamer house for a while now. Just FYI for everybody. I just thought that since I stream that I have to go live in one, like it's a requirement. And then Will said they don't accept babies, so I don't know that I can go because I want to take the baby with me. Everyone yelling save at people in other rooms. Should have saved. Let's get a background color. Did we like this green? Definitely have to fulfill a weekly You Laugh, You Lose Gartic phone stream. Yes. It's just regular streams, but the art edition then. I don't ever want to do a You Laugh, You Lose. I'd be done immediately. I can't not laugh. Basically, yeah, plus some artist reacts YouTube vids. Okay. I'd have to watch art-related memes and react to them. I'm gonna need more catchphrases though. I don't have nearly enough catchphrases. Maybe you can hire a catchphrase writer with that cat sitting money. How much do catchphrase writers cost? $20? Because that's how much I made cat sitting. Know about this. Just say catchphrase dramatically. Catchphrase. Catchphrase. No. Which movie did that? Maybe the colors just are bad. Oh, Free Guy? I haven't seen that one yet. I've heard good things too. Nope. No. That lines up with current Lindsay lore. She has not seen movies. This is true. I can't prove that I've seen anything, is the problem. I keep looking at this on the monitor to see if... I don't like this. I'm gonna back out. The problem is I don't do things without outlines ever. So maybe I should just stick to... Let's try one with an outline, because that's what I know. And if that doesn't work out, we're just going to move on to the fake comic, because that's also what I know. I'll hire somebody to make panel art for me. Someone that has design sensibilities. I honestly see movies when I take my nephews out for boys only movie day. You said it in caps, so I tried to emphasize that part. Which gives my brother and his wife a few hours off. That's nice. I see movies. When do I see movies? First of all, that's really nice of you. That's really nice of you to do. We've managed to see 2 movies in the theater since the baby was born, which is 2 more than I thought we'd ever see. We're off to a pretty good start. And otherwise, I just try to rent stuff after she goes to sleep. Like on Sunday night, because Sunday night is my night off. Monday night also. I did watch the new Ghostbusters movie, Afterlife, on Sunday and Monday. I have to watch them in chunks because every movie is 4 hours long now. It's like a requirement. And I get sleepy really easily. That's basically how I watch movies. It's a pretty good story if you ask me. Oops. I have so much trouble switching off of the eraser in Procreate. I don't know if any of you... Thank you, Echo. Super good at storytelling. That's also in the Strode lore. I got a TV in December, have yet to watch anything on it. Just out of the habit. I understand. I really got into watching Twitch and YouTube. And YouTube seems to be slowing down. I guess the people I normally watch on YouTube are making less content, or people in general are making less content. And then if nobody is streaming something that I'm into or I want to watch, or, you know, then I don't know what to do. It's like going back to old media feels so weird sometimes. But I'm definitely not in the habit of watching it. Like, I put stuff on just to have noise on when I'm hanging out with the baby. But it's never like I'm sitting down and I'm watching this show. Like, that doesn't really happen that much. And there's so many shit, like I keep forgetting about The Witcher. I really want to watch the next season of The Witcher. I keep forgetting that's a thing. But I stream 4 nights a week, and that's the only watching time is at night. And that's when I clock in. And then those nights off, I go, what should I do? Which I usually just end up playing Ooblets. There's a super cute game that has the low poly 3D models I like, that I would like to learn. Okay. Is this going better? Still out of breath. Okay, I guess I've mentioned it enough times, so I will now ban myself from saying anything about my breathing. I'm not allowed to talk about how I'm out of breath anymore. Hey Snorlax, thank you for subscribing with Prime. You say first too. Oh. Will's got first competition. How are you doing today, Snorlax? I'm trying not to talk about how I am out of breath. Oh, have a good meeting. Oh my god. Can't draw an O. Just doing some rote modeling. Nice. Rote modeling. Is that short for Roto? I might be wrong. It's very possible I'm wrong. Roto is also short, I realize, for rotoscoping. No, just repetitive, adding labels to a bunch of finished models. I see. It has to be done. At some point you have to go into a file and go, all right, we gotta, this needs to make sense. We were talking about modeling very briefly earlier. Yeah, it's such a mess. Yeah, they can get pretty... I know. But yeah, we were talking about modeling earlier because I have such a sore neck from drawing that I'm like, I've had to take time off of drawing this past week, like after the art streams I did. And I was like, I really should, like, I should use that recovery time learning how to model stuff. I think that'd be so fun. Something I don't have to bend down over an iPad or a Cintiq to do. If I can just watch a tutorial and learn. If you're looking to start, Blender is great. Kind of a high entry barrier, but really robust and customizable. Yes, I did a Blender tutorial like a couple years ago, just because I wanted to mess around with it. And I learned, I don't want to say learned, but I did take a class in Maya when I was in school. I had 2 classes in Maya, which was great, but like I don't remember it because it was so long ago. That's why I didn't want to say I learned Maya, because I don't really know it anymore. But Blender seemed pretty, it definitely has that higher entry barrier, just because it's there's so much more to look at. So much more to look at. It seems kind of overwhelming, but the tutorial I did was really helpful and very like easy step by step, so I kind of want to get back into it. It's all shortcuts and menus, it really is. But once those are all learned and I get more comfortable with that, that'll be fun. I made like a sword. It was like a I don't remember. I think it was like Fast Track, like CG Fast Track. They had a couple of free tutorial videos before they sold you their package. And so I took one of those, and it was like, make this cool sword, and it had like a glowy element to it. It was very fun. And then they have so many like low poly tutorials all over YouTube. Seems like so much fun. I'm going to take a quick BRB because I want to get like some coffee, get some caffeine, catch my air. Does it count if I don't say the word breath? Who draws for fun? I thought people drew for exposure. Only exposure. I mean, if you're not going to get famous off of it, why bother? Why do anything if you're not going to share it with everyone? Hey, Snoogles, how are you doing? Okay, I'm messing with stuff under my desk. Quick BRB, I'm going to get a cold brew drink out of my fridge and all that. Let's see if I can. And then we're all gonna catch up. Turn that off and turn this on. We're back. This song hits all the right beat boot buttons. Yes, I love that song. I had bought that album a couple years ago, and like I bought it originally to put in my vlogs, and without ever really planning on streaming at the time. And when I got to that song, I really made a note of it. This would be really good as a BRB song. And now I use it as a BRB song. Alright, I got cold brew. I'm still very much out of breath. All I did was slowly walk to the kitchen. Alright. Neck's starting to get a little sore, so I'm going to thank you, Past Lindsay, for the jams. I know, she did good, that one. I'm going to try to my neck was sore, so I'm trying to stand up straighter and not injure my neck any more than it is. In case y'all didn't hear at the beginning of the stream, I'm also stepping back and forth to loosen up, but my neck hurts a lot, and I haven't been able to draw since Wednesday night art stream with Amanda. I have just been trying to lay off my neck. I'm waiting for my referral so that I can go see the head and neck specialist. And yeah, just so many art injuries, y'all. All my injuries are art related. Yeah, that's kind of all all that story is. But the neck one is really hurting, and I'm definitely at the point where it's like I can't F around with hurting myself because I have to take care of my kid. Yeah, it does beat us up. And when all my injuries started, it's like I get so obsessed with drawing, so I don't want to stop, which is a problem. And I really injured my rotator cuff and my jaw, and now my neck hurts. So I've done physical therapy for both rotator cuff and jaw, so I'm pretty sure all I will need is another session for my neck, and then I'll just kind of, because it's all connected, obviously, jaw, shoulder, back, and then neck. So I just got to get everything in working order and, you know, give myself breaks. But that's why I am really into streaming, because on days where I'm like, oh, I can't draw, then we play video games. Yeah, all those nerves are intertwined, yeah, and if you smush them to draw, or if you're in a slightly weird position for an extended period of time, then it really gets you. And like, I can't believe there was a time where you were like a teenager and you were drawing on like the floor, you know, like you're sitting on the floor and you had your sketchbook on your lap and you're just like, your face is this close to your sketchbook, and that didn't hurt. You could do that for hours and you were fine. But then many years later, I guess you pay for it many years later. But we're gonna be fine. We gotta go see that specialist. Because also, the invincibility of youth. Absolutely. I miss not having anything hurt. Now it all hurts. Yeah, but so everything from the neck up, and I feel like the ear, nose, and throat doctor is now just the head and neck doctor, and I'm like, perfect, because my sense of taste is completely opposite now, and I'm hearing a noise that no one else hears, so I really I need to get checked out. Can you look at me? Please help. Well, here's to healing up soon, friend. Thank you, Snoogles. I'll get there. I really do like going to physical therapy. Physical therapists are always really nice and like optimistic. And we'll get all healed up so that I can draw and take care of my kid. The dream. It's all I ever wanted. I hope that didn't sound sarcastic, because that literally is all I ever wanted. Alright, let's color this and see if we like this one. Yeah, I worry about my tone of voice, because I feel like people don't... I feel like my tone of voice is weird and people don't always understand like when I mean something or when I'm joking. Oh, and I've been trying to get back into swimming, right? And I finally found a kickboard. Because I wanted a kickboard to run little leg drills because my knee also hurts. Sorry, this isn't... I'm not trying to get this to turn into a diagnosis stream, I guess. Like, let me go quadrant by quadrant with all my ailments. But my knee has been hurting ever since my... Actually, it's been hurting for a while, but it got really bad when I was pregnant. Obviously, because everything gets messed up when you're pregnant. And but I really think it started hurting because Bigby sleeps on me at night, and I feel like he's destroyed my knee. Like, he's always like in a ball curled up against my leg, and I think that just pushes my knee in a way, so now it's injured because of love. So yeah, but now I'm like, okay, so I got my kickboard. I can start swimming because it's a good way to get exercise and kind of work out all your kinks. But now the neck thing hurts, and I was like, turning back and forth is kind of the problem. So I don't know that I can do that while swimming and do it correctly and safely, more importantly. So doctor first, then we'll get back into swimming. Blair sleeps on my lap when I lay down at night, and I know for sure that's hurting her lower back. Is Blair your dog or cat? Yeah, pets really, they love so hard. One of the cats, yeah. It takes a toll to have a little furry friend. Don't get me started on having a baby. They'll really get you. That's her bonding time. Aww. The rest of the day, she doesn't want to be around anyone, but when you lay down to sleep, that's when she always shows up. That's her routine. Yeah, and so I bet her laying on your lap puts your lower back out of balance. Yep. That'll do it. Although, I have to offset it by keeping a pillow under my knees. Yeah, I bet! See, it's what we do for love. Like, I could have kicked Bigby off all these years. I could have been like, no. And sometimes I am like, okay, seriously, get off me. My knee hurts, you can't lay on me tonight. But you know, I like snuggling my dog. It's sweet, it's cute that he wants to lay on me. Yeah, it's so cute though. I can't bring myself to move the dog. Yes, same. It's so sweet. It's like he's doing that because he finds comfort in me, and I love that. And he's also getting really heavy. He's getting older and fatter, so it's even worse. He puts a lot of pressure on me. Dog Snuggles amps the beast. Yes, they are the best. What is it, 320? I might not get to the fake comic today. Although I might. I'm kind of already over this whole designing thing. Like, I liked designing stuff for my my BRB screen and my starting soon screen. That was really fun because it's just like a, you know, it was just a silly cartoony animation. I think it's hard to do that in like such a tight spec such as this. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Like, that came out really nice. Thank you, Snorlax. Yeah, I like this better. I tried before this, I don't know if you saw it, but I tried one without an outline and I don't like it, which makes sense because I don't ever draw things without an outline. So I should stick to what I do regularly. So I don't know if I need a color background or if I should just leave it white. Also, I should see if it works, right? Oops. I make a... put this in my Dropbox. We'll see if that works. I have a MISC folder on my Dropbox. That is an... I don't know, everything ends up in the MISC. Because I'm not sorting that right now. And I have it in my to-do list to go through the MISC folder and straighten everything out, but like I refuse to do it because I'm like, nah, we'll just wait till it gets really bad. And I have to because I'm lost. What was this? This is about. We'll call you about. Oh, one. Thank you. Export successful. I love the whole stubbornness of not, I don't know. Like, just do it up front and it's so much easier. And I tried to do this whole folder hierarchy. Like, I did try to do it up front. Yes. Is it gonna let me go to my page while I'm streaming? Yes, I think so. Okay. This isn't the most exciting for y'all, and I'm sorry, but I didn't set up a browser window. I call that folder RDF, random desktop folder, yeah. I used to have that too on the desktop, just like an untitled, and probably just left it as new folder or whatever they call new folders. I think it's new folder. And then, you know, several months down the line, we'll go into it and go, oh, I should look at this. MISC. All right, let's see if this works. Done. Submit. Hey, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Yes. Because you know, I say several months, but it's usually like 2 years, and then you're like, what? What is all this? It's always like several versions of whatever you were working on too, like a bunch of random renders. Oops. I'm sorry. I don't know how to get this to my mouth without hitting the mic. The mug is too big. I might not be able to update this while streaming. It seems to be having issues with it. Also, it might be counting me as a viewer right now, which is kind of funny. Can it do that? Did you update? Come on. Let's see. No, okay, I'll do it after, and then we'll see if that works. So no live updating. Which next time I'll have like a little browser window set up. I'm very slowly catching up with, I can only do like, I'm trying to learn one new thing on Streamlabs a week. And then like by August, I'll be a Streamlabs expert. Okay, that's not working. Enough of that. Sorry. I learned how to mask this webcam, so like there's no more little, wait. There's no more little corners poking out of the rounded thing here. So I already did my learning for the week. Y'all, learning over. All right, let's make a folder. How do you folder things? Do you do it this way? Okay. Group. Oh, can you go up? Get in there. Oh no, don't. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Now I somehow pulled things out. Get in there. Can you get in here? Okay, but not on top. Stay in there. Oh. There has to be an easier way than how I'm doing it right now. I guess I'll have to, oh man. You know what, forget it. We'll just keep that messy. Doesn't seem to be doable. Oh, it did it. Jeez, am I right? Let's do, what was the other one? Or the VODs one. Let's do that one. That looks like it could be fun. Again, this wasn't prepped at all. Get rid of this. I don't like any of these. It wasn't prepped at all because I couldn't really draw this past week. What other Twitch panels are you going to draw? Well, I need one for the VOD channel, so if people want to go look at VODs, you can go to my YouTube VOD channel. Make a little Patreon one, a tip jar one, chat commands, because I want to have some nice chat commands. Yeah, are you taking notes on all this? Let me list them all for you. Discord, because I want to set up a Discord server soon. That one is not happening immediately, but at some point I think having a Discord channel would be nice. And I don't know, what else do I make like one for Instagram and Twitter, or do people care about that? Definitely need one for my Snapchat. Definitely gonna need a Snapchat one. And one advertising my cat sitting side hustle. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I think, yeah, if people want to find you on other social stuff. The thing is like, on the About page, you have like that thing that says, this is Lindsay, and here's the social icons. So it's like you can already click on those, but maybe it would be nicer to have like dedicated categories. Even though it's like, I'm not going to say anything about it except I have an Instagram. I'll post a lot of photos of Bigby. It might be redundant. It's just like they are already listed. And then it's not like I have anything. If I had something special to say, like, I do, I don't even know. I give art tips on Twitter, you know, like, then it would be worth advertising a Twitter, but I don't really do anything special on anything else. I'll post finished work on Twitter and Instagram. You know, like your About section has information, and like even the Discord would have more information too, because you can talk about what kind of Discord community you're trying to make. And then Patreon too, same thing with the Patreon one, like that makes sense to say a little blurb about Patreon. Oops. And then I don't really know actually how much people look at your About page. Like, do you look at your streamers' About pages? I'm curious. I'm gonna do it anyways because I want it to look cute, but I look at them because I do look for their other social media contacts and stuff, and when I first visit them, yeah, for like a little bit, you're like, let's see. Yeah, because I do want it. I'm like, usually like, are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Do you have a YouTube? That kind of thing. Are you on Snapchat? It's not too late to get on Snapchat, everybody. And then I like seeing what people's about, like little short bio, I guess. I don't know. It just seems like a nice little splash page for everything, because I don't have a website, and I'm really not planning on making a website ever. I'd rather just stick to what social media offers me, like Twitch. So this can be my little splash page. Like, I never had a web page the entire time I was in the industry. I just had my Tumblr, and I just like, here's my Tumblr. I was like, it already looked so nice. Like the format or the theme I had in Tumblr. I was like, you can just see everything here that you need to know. I wish Tumblr wouldn't have died. Yeah, whatever works. Yeah, I didn't want to spend any time learning how to make a web page. Like, it'd be one thing if it's like, I'm going to make a ton of web pages. I should learn, but it's like literally would only make the one web page and then be done with it. That sounds like a pain. Now let's make these vertical bars. Yeah. And again, like, I didn't need any other information than what Tumblr could give people anyways, so since it's like I'm being hired for visual art and animation, here's some visual art and animation on this Tumblr. Which I still have, and it still looks great. Feels very similar for programmers. You just try to tidy up your GitHub and send it over. Yeah, I bet. It's like, it's just, if it were, yeah, I don't know, if I were a business, but then if it became more of a thing where I actually needed one, I would just hire someone to make me a website. Because I know people were talking about, oh, you can get on Squarespace and then learn all the, like, they'll teach you how to do that. It's like, I don't want to, though. I don't want to learn any of that. There are people who have a lot of talent and they already learned all this. Let's just pay them to do it. I was like, is the music over? It just got quiet. It's fine. It's not over. I liked his eyes being more wide set. And I felt that way trying to make this overlay for Twitch, where I was like, I want to make an overlay where it looks like I'm on a desktop and all my stuff is open in little windows. And so I tried to like make it myself and then got really bogged down by all the details. And I was like, ooh, and then trying to make everything look straight and perfect. And I was like, you know what? There are very talented people that have already done this. I'll just give them money. And so I bought this overlay set from a very talented artist on Etsy. Because I was like, that was at the very beginning of streaming. I was like, what if I hate streaming? And I spent all this time trying to make the perfect overlay for my stream. And it's like, I'm not a designer. I'm an animator. I make silly cartoons and cutesy stuff. I don't know how to design. But there are some very talented designers out there. Let them do it. Yeah, it's too much sometimes to set up everything. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. I'm really into delegating stuff now that my time is very limited. So I'm like, I can outsource some stuff now that now that this is an actual thing. By the way, I love streaming, so I might change my setup at some point, but not anytime soon. I really like this one. I'm thinking that's what I'll be doing the next time I freshen up my Porty site. Yes. And like, if you enjoy doing it and you have the time, cool. But I don't find it fun. I don't find it fun I just get frustrated and it takes so much time because I don't know it. I'm not interested in knowing it either, and that's really the biggest problem. Oh yeah, we're not gonna get to that fake comic today. I hope my title isn't clickbait. Like, is it officially clickbait now? That looks too tall for what I'm trying to do. Let's squish this down. Freeform. Does that look like a slushy container? Cup. That's what you call those cups. It goes in more. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this goes into the problem of not having something to rest your arm on with this little tablet. Hey, Pickle! Hello, hello, I downloaded a Twitch app and I got a little pop-up that you're on. Nice! Thank you for coming. We might be... Oh, we got 20 minutes left. It's gonna be a good 20 minutes. Haha, hello, new lifestyle. Tell me about it. Thank you for using my default emotes. I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do emotes. They're third in line because I wanted to make fun. I wanted to make my own animations for the alerts because I like those. I thought that would be fun. Then we'll do emotes. Thank you to the person who gifted you a subby. I think that was John. Do you remember John? He was at Shadow. Love to see what animated emotes you come up with. Yeah! I can't wait. That seems like fun. I'm already gonna do animated alerts. Emotes seem intimidating because they're really small, so I have to really think about what can show up at such a small size. It's tricky. And I'm really working on this cup cap and I really need to let it go. I wasn't like, I thought I had more time before I got affiliated. That's not a complaint or a brag, but I really did think, I was like, oh, I'll figure out emotes when the time comes, you know, and I thought it would be a couple more months down the line. But then it happened and I was like, oh no, I have to do them now. Oh, we need emotes, everybody. It's not a bad problem to have, just, it's not a problem. That's what I'm saying. It was unexpected. Yeah, it's a good problem to have. Yeah, yep. I'm a streamer now. No turning back. Streaming has been awesome. Like, it's definitely so good for my current stage of life right now. I don't have time during the day and to do, you know, like, except for Tuesdays, the baby's at daycare. And then she goes to sleep at 8 and then I stream at 8:30 after she goes to sleep. It's perfect. And then if I work on little art, I can stream that. If I don't have art to work on or I'm a little sore, then I stream games. It's nice also because I also don't get a lot of social time outside. I'm not completely without social time. I do have social time, but being as like I'm not going back to work, I don't want to go back in full time or freelance, whatever. I'm staying home with. I'm raising a family now. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I'm really good at talking, so I'm not planning on going back to work. I am trying to do my own art stuff, and I want to have time to spend with my kid. So that doesn't always give me the most opportunity to be social, but streaming, like, I don't know, I actually get to talk to people. People come by. I've made stream friends. I've made other friends that stream. Like, I don't know, this has been such a good experience so far. Yes, mommy artist. I love your style, love seeing it here. Thank you so much. Yeah, once baby's a little older, I'll be able to do other stuff in addition to streaming, but for now it's like, let's just focus on what we can get done, which is a big mantra you have to remember, is focus on the things you can get done and not the stuff you can't, because I have a ton of plans and only so much time, but I'll get to all of it at some point. Streaming motivates me to work on my own art too, so thanks for sharing your drawing time. Yeah, oh, I love that. See, I really love that too. I know, like, the last art stream, I had so many other people that were like, hey, we're drawing too. And we're working, and I'm like, that's great, we can all draw together. Oh yeah, totally get that. Glad it's been working out so well. Yeah, so far so good. Because I definitely want to, I don't know, there's a lot of things I want to try. I don't really want to pitch all of them, but I really wanted to make t-shirts. I actually tried to make t-shirts. Like I really was going to get into this whole t-shirt thing, and I bought all the materials for it when I was pregnant because I was like, well, I'll make t-shirts. But my pregnancy was kind of rough, and so I wasn't able to do anything. So I have all this t-shirt making supplies just waiting, and I'm definitely going to jump on that the second the space opens up again for that. I can't believe I wasn't able to do all that. But I got to the point where I couldn't even hold my arms up to draw on a Cintiq. It's like, that will have to wait. I feel that. That's every craft I ever bought. Yeah. And like, I want to finish it. I don't know. I'm really into screen printing. I love t-shirts. I want to make t-shirts. All in good time. You just started a quilt? That sounds like fun. Whoa, we starting quilts in here? Quilt stream. Do you remember when I wanted to start making quilts and you made fun of me because you thought it was like an old lady hobby? Because the only quilts you had exposure to were ones made by old ladies. And you're like, you can't make quilts. Now, we don't have any quilts, so that's on you. Really played yourself there. Our house could be full of quilts. We'll be so cozy. Yeah, that's the will. Whose emote is that? Is that one of Criken's? It's beautiful. I'm really paying attention to everyone's emotes now. Is that from when he dressed up as the for that, oh, I don't remember, the Revolutionary War game? Civ 5 or 6, yeah. He like really committed to that costume and then started feeling embarrassed that maybe he went too far. Which is my favorite kind of comedy. When the comedian realizes they've gone too far and now they have to deal with it. Always funny. Ah, are you gifting? It's paying forward the gift they got. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub to Amanda. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Snoogles. Is this? Oh, and then we'll put a design on the cup. Okay, I think this looks like a category, right? I don't think we're gonna make it. It's 3:55. We got 5 minutes. Actually, probably should go so I can wrap everything up. I don't know what happened, but I feel it's like a good thing. Well, thank you for gifting to Pickled Squish. Was that an accidental gift? I'm sorry. But now you're the #1 gifter. Amanda will be very happy. Here's a fun fact. Amanda wasn't following me this whole time. We've been streaming together since I started, and she didn't follow me until Wednesday when we streamed unicorns together. Now I'm telling on her, so everyone knows. I think I just had to prove myself to her, you know? Alright. Here we go, everybody. This has been such a great Twitch art stream. Let's go to my Bing Dog screen. You should always end on your warm-ups scene. Cute as hell, thank you. Hopefully it works on the Twitch page. Here's some Bing Dogs to end on. Thanks for hanging out with me. I am trying to draw. My neck hurts. Hopefully neck will feel better. And we're gonna draw so much after we get healed. So tomorrow I'm streaming. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't thought that far ahead. All I know is tomorrow I'll be streaming at night at 8:30. Take it easy. Feel better soon. Thank you, Snoogles. I'll feel better. We're gonna get there. Yeah, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope y'all got some drawing done, or at least got to chill with me some. I sure enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, but not Sunday because I don't stream on Sundays. Okay, all right, everybody. I'll see y'all later. This has been a great long awkward goodbye, and I'm really good at long awkward goodbyes. That's why they're so long. All right, bye. See y'all next time.